In this unit, I've done some reviews about my project. So the first question is how do I arrive at it to solve this problem? The first idea is trying to find some pain points about music experience while the users are working out, and also at the same time, I'm trying to build the collaboration relationship between the music app and the some certain games. So uh, about a key point of research, the first is I trying to do some analyze and experience, uh, among different music apps like most famous one like Spotify, and Apple Music, and Amazon, something like that. And I found out they're more like the general music taste based instead of specifically focused on certain field. And next thing is I was trying to develop develop the concept of workout. I find out that anything we do daily life, not only the workout to be driven by multiple elements, including mood, our current environment, or even personalities, stuff like that. Then I we're coming to the very core part of this project, which is I was trying to separate the workouts into different categories, and put in this way we can you know uh, trying to analyze different music according their rhythm and beats, so that they can be put into different categories. The last key point I get is actually from one in-depth interview. The user actually reminded me of that, the music actually can be one certain encouragement for the user to do some workout and giving the best performance in the gym. However, if the music cannot match up to their specific music taste, it would be such a bummer to experience all of this. So I think this auto reminding the music from the music app is quite a crucial one to solve all of this with problem and issue. My aha moments. The first one is based on the concept of workout. So I put on some analysis, and based on all the research I put in, gave this new definition to the workout. I found out that our daily action, which can be driven by mood or current environment, instead of just being you know um, uh, like uh, like uh, like go dancing or jogging, something like that. Like the user, we all like have this kind of feeling, like we just feel like to go jogging or around the circle in the neighborhood, or go dancing, or do something like that to relax ourselves, because this is such good day or good weather. We don't feel like to work out only because we want our calorie to be burned or something like that. So in this case, I realized, mood-based music is one important feature for music hack. However, since my major concept direction is based on workout and collaborative chain, so I didn't make this mood-based music feature to the final. It has a little relationship or connection between this mood-based music to the jam or anything like that. But I still consider it's a quite important one feature for this application. My second aha moment is I realized this collaboration between the jam and the music is it's nothing but important. So the very first thing I did is trying to build this connection between music brand and the gym. And in this way we could gain some mutual benefits on both ends. With this collaboration, the user is able to have some discount opportunities regarding some products in the vending machine, or they can have the same discount chance for online shop about some certain products which is sponsored by music app. Of course, all of these benefits cannot happen without enough tokens, which is the virtual reward for after a long day workouts, after the user have reached their limits and have reached their milestone. So such token can be, very good benefits reward for them to, just give them enough encouragement to keep going on. And such tokens also can be used for exchange anything like a thin product, our gym power or cup, or even some special limited shoes, something like that. Then we're coming to enterprise model, which is uh, which is being introduced last week. So the first thing I want to mention is the agile model, different from the traditional enterprise model. This model is more versatile and flexible because each department could unite together at the same time instead of follow the sequence, to process anything like that. So in this case, in this way, they should be more efficient to solve problem regarding the concept development or project finishing, anything like that. So I consider my first enterprise model, uh, to be the embodiment of agile model. As you can see, they don't have to, start up from the very beginning to process all of this if something goes wrong. Instead, any improvements or something that is not satisfying the customers or uh, opponents or partnerships, all of these feedbacks could be directly given to each department so that they could be more responsible regarding this issue. Speaking of collaboration, one thing is important is trying to guarantee their partner can have certain enough profit monthly so that this collaboration relationship could be maintained and keep going on. Both music brand and gym needs to deal with financial evaluation. So if only if the customer feedback is quite positive regarding the music app, then maybe the company could decide to hire some producer, maybe famous singers, to make some unique workout music remix, which is I think quite valuable, quite a good feature to absorb more customers, which means more profits. And I am considering to work with the changing nationwidely, like Gold's Gym or 24 Hours Fitness. So in this case, maybe the reputation or the name of the music app could be more likely to be well known or well accepted from more customers. Then we're coming to music sync journey. So suppose you are one user about to work out, so you're entering the Ghost Gym. So one thing you need to do before workout is to enter the whole system organized by music app and the gym at both sides. So after entering the system, you will be sorry. There's